For those who feel enough is not enough and failure is not an option, for those, there is Gamma Labs PTF, the next generation pre-workout supplement.
Props and gifts and your belt, I mean, your championship belt.
I appreciate that, thank you.
This, by the way,
is still undisputed.
Yes. This, by the way, is the easiest Q&A I will ever do because it's going to mostly be this man. He has defeated Matt Serra for the easiest Q&A guest ever, so thank you very much. And great work on TV as well.
Well, I appreciate that.
You look quite handsome. Are you enjoying that?
I had a lot of fun with it. I think the TV's like, I cannot see a single thing. I got nothing but lights in my eyes. My goodness, is there an audience?
You're like taking me wrong right now.
Yeah, I can't see a light. It's just a sea of lights and people.
That's all you're going to see in Brazil, by the way.
Yeah, no, I
There's a
understand.
sea of lights and a bunch of people who don't like you.
Good. Well, good. They'll be saying the same thing. Dude, so let me plug my book right now. I wrote this for you people, so you're all very welcome. This is called The Voice of Reason, your VIP pass to enlightenment, written by yours truly. So, now that we've got that out of the way, let's move on to some questions.
This might be a little testy from the audience, but you were real clear about how you felt in your last fight with Anderson Silva. If you were in a street fight with him, what would you do to prevent him from rendering you unconscious via leg lock?
Okay, well, I think he'd be a triangle with his legs. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Well, to start with, if I was in a street fight with anybody, I would follow the good book. I'd turn my cheek and walk the other way. I'm not a street fighter. I'm a troublemaker, but I'm not a street fighter. So, if that was said and you know, we're to fight in the ring again, listen, the first time I fought Anderson, I did everything I could do to make it perfectly clear that our skills are not even close. That I am the best and this will not be close. As sure as night follows day, as soon as I started destroying him, he goes back to the Ed Soros school of excuse making and comes up with, you know, my rib and my back and my I will tell you again, he can get his excuses ready, but when we get done fighting, we're not even going to be close. So they can talk about he's not in his prime, and this happened, and this injury, and all of this BS that they come up with is marketing, but I will stomp this man for 25 minutes until he gives up.
Thank you. I'm not your biggest fan, though. I respect your game, but I respect Brazil a little bit more.
I understand.
Okay, so my first question is, you made a statement about, did your bicep look familiar to Anderson? I wanted to ask you how his crotch smelled after 5 rounds. With as much game that you do have, why did you tap out? Why didn't you just go to sleep?
Well, how would have that benefited me? Why did I go to sleep? That's like the guy that says, all right, I want to try to get my arm broken. Well, enjoy yourself, but I'm not going to sign up for that one. I got work to do in the morning. No, I understand. Hey, and you know what? I got no problem with your question, brother. You can ask anything you want. That was fair game, and it was also very funny. Okay.
Tito Ortiz was my guest in Sweden. And Tito said that he spoke to you about being a little bit more outspoken. And I said, oh, thanks, Tito. It's your fault then.
I really like Tito. That's good. He's got a fight coming up with force. That's exciting. You know, I actually wrote a song for you people here in Atlanta to try to brighten your days. This is a true story. But they left my guitar. I lost my guitar at luggage at the airport. So if anybody has a guitar, don't bring me one of those heavy metal drug addict guitars. I'm talking about a 6-string like George Strait or Ronnie Millsap would play. If you have one of those in your car and you bring it, I will sing you my song.
Question over here.
Chael, thank you for coming to my hometown, Atlanta, Georgia.
Pleasure.
I have a 2-part question. There's a lot of rumors online that your fight's getting moved to Vegas, 4th of July weekend.
That's a very good question, and the only guy that's going to have that answer is Uncle Dana. So what do you say we give him a call right now? We'll all find out together. You got to bear with me. This is an old phone. That's his question. That really is his voice. All right, apparently the mission history will continue. Listen, the question, I knew he wouldn't answer. He never picks up that phone, but I thought it'd be funny to hear you guys know that the president himself has the Beastie Boys on his download there. So that really was the bit for that. But listen, the fight with Anderson Silva is going to be on the top of Anderson Silva's head the first time I see his prissy little ass. They asked me, are you going to wait till June? Are you going to wait till July? I'll wait right now. Bring the curtain down. Bring that turkey up here. I got business with that guy. We're going to take care of it the first time I see him. Wrote a song for Anderson Silva, as a matter of fact. You want to hear that? Anderson, little Miss Anderson. I call you a girl, but you're not. You're a mannequin. Anderson, little Miss Anderson. I am Chael Sonnen, and I am the people's champion. Look, you're a wuss. There's no way to put it lightly. You ducked me for years, and now Dana's making you fight me. When I beat you in Brazil, I'm going to leave a whole lot richer, but I'm not going anywhere until that old lady makes me a steak for dinner. Anderson, Princess Silva, fight you with my eyes closed and I'd still kill you. Anderson, Princess Silva, does this bicep look familiar? Next question.
Rematches. If you take Anderson out in June, will you give him one?
Oh my goodness, I hope so. All I need for him to do is to be a crybaby, show up, talk about the rib, talk about all this stuff. That's the new marketing of Team Blackhouse, right? You go have a fight, and then all of a sudden, you know what, I wasn't feeling well. You know, Dos Santos did this. He goes out and he beats Kane. He could have just walked out. Instead, he's I also got a torn ACL. What these guys are trying to do is they're trying to tell a story. And the story isn't how I feel. The story is, I'm good, but I could have done even better had I only felt 100%. And that's the story that they're attempting to tell, and it's disgusting. So I hope he gets his excuses ready. I like easy fights, and he sucks. I would fight that guy every single day.
Hey, what's going on with that?
Absolutely. I'm going to be hosting the Anderson Silva retirement party in Brazil on June 23rd.
Me and my buddy want to be the first one to guess this, man.
Yeah, you want that guy's autograph, you better get it soon, because on June 24th, that guy's yesterday's news.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And as far as your question, we work on everything. I show up to practice, I have no say in practice. My coaches have it covered, I do what's asked of me, and I go home. And we haven't brought anybody specific for any fight ever. Right? It's the same guys every time. We work hard every day, go home and live with the result.
Cool. You the man, Chael.
Thank you, brother. You're the man.
Chael Sonnen, the Brazilian fans hate you. Especially if you win against Anderson Silva. How do you think you can make it out of Brazil alive? Because they were threatening Chad Mendez.
Well, you bring up a very good point, and I don't like that. I don't like being in this spot, and I think that it went a little bit too far, and that wasn't my intention. It really was not. And, I'm going to Brazil. I will be there. We have a press conference there on Tuesday. So I'm trying to smooth things over with these guys, but I don't exactly know how, right? So I packed a suitcase full of gifts, full of things from America that they don't have. I'm trying to merge. I'm trying to merge the two countries in a way, that maybe we can work together. For example, I bought packets of soap for them. But I know they don't have it. I just want to help. And I brought shampoo. And I brought the dental floss. And, speaking of dental floss and dentistry, it's very interesting. This is a true story. Did you know that the toothbrush was actually created in Brazil? Yeah, it's true. If it hadn't been created in America or really anywhere else, it'd be called the teeth brush. But that's the way that happened. And when I get there on Tuesday, I'm going to explain to these guys that I didn't mean to do this, and I'm going to come with gifts and see if we can smooth it over.
I love the state. I thought it was Mississippi, but I guess it was Brazil. I love the account. You need to work on that shuffle, because you're going to be shuffling when you get there. Get out of the way. Next one over here.
When you're fighting Anderson in Brazil, are you training to not finish him in the first round so you can prolong his beating for 25 minutes? Or are you going to beat his ass as quickly as possible so you can get out of that godforsaken country and back to the United States of America?
I haven't even agreed to this fight with Anderson because my demand has not been met yet. I have a demand of my own. Anderson had his list, and I have but one. And my demand is simple. Silence. When I come through the curtain, they will sit down, they will shut their mouths, they will show respect to their American guests, or I will go back to the dressing room, back to the car, back to the airport, back to America, and those ingrates aren't even going to see me fight.
Thank you,
What was the question? I got carried away though. What were we even talking about? What's going to happen? Am I trying to put Anderson away? I'm trying to put that turkey away, man. I want to get him out of there. Dangerous guy. Can't overlook those guys. Got to get rid of them quick.
For those who feel enough is not enough and failure is not an option. For those, there's Gamma Labs Pre-Training Formula, the next generation pre-workout supplement, a human enhancement formula designed to build a superior athlete. More power, more speed, more endurance, more mental focus, more of you.